doing?
Good,
man. All right.
Yeah, liking it thus far. So.
Good. So here we've got a little bit of an unusual lie, a little bit of an adaptive environment here. So, you ever have these shots out on the course?
All the time.
All the time?
Yeah,
okay.
all the time.
Um,
This is kind of like we talked about earlier. This is, my struggle, the focal of my struggle point for the short game. So.
Okay. Yeah. Good deal. Well, glad we're here today. So, very, very, very tight lie here. We're short-sighted again. So super important to know how to hit this shot. It's, a lot of people want to play a flop shot with this. A lot of people dig in too much and hit it fat.
Overcomplicate it
Exactly.
quite a bit. Okay.
Exactly. So as we talked about in the intro, what this left shoulder is doing in the downswing when we're chipping, it's super important here with the slope to feel the slope in your feet,
Okay.
to match the inclination of the slope. We want to match our shoulder line with the inclination of the slope here, because if we're one way or the other,
Right.
we're going to overcompensate.
Then it exaggerates it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think, my big thing is, I do like to kind of level my body off,
Okay.
make it 0 degrees as opposed to matching the slope.
Absolutely. So that will clean up a lot of contact, like we talked about earlier. That'll clean up a lot of low point as well. So a lot of times, from us working previously, we hit these a little bit thin more often than not. So a lot of that's just more left shoulder run. And we need to match the inclination of the slope here with our shoulders. Another piece is we want our spine angle to be tilted backwards.
Okay.
So it's similar to a flop shot, as we worked on earlier today. That flop shot. We're really going to match that inclination with our shoulders.
Okay,
It's
so not
almost-
only you're, and this may not make a whole lot of sense, but not only are you not you're aligning your shoulders to slope, right? You're going to kind of tilt your whole entire spine.
Exactly
your whole
right.
torso to align.
So if we go ahead and set up to one here for me here,
Okay.
towards the flag here.
You want to set up the ball?
Yeah, absolutely. Just want to check the setup
So
here.
this is how I normally
okay.
set up.
So
or
if you
I have a tendency to.
absolutely. So what I'm seeing here, there's too much weight on your left side, how you normally used to set up, and that led to a lot of thin shots over the green. Basically just hitting over, hitting back, hitting over. So to really, like we talked about earlier with those strokes gained, to really get more save percentages up and down around these greens when we're missing greens, super important. Let's go ahead and set up here again.
Okay.
Want to feel, it's up to you what you're feeling here, but 70-80% of your weight on the back side here. Really, yeah, very nice.
I like
Really
that.
angling those shoulders there. Let me look behind here. Getting that spine angled with the shoulders, with the inclination of the hill here. There we go. So that looks great there. Setup feels good. You're feeling that pressure out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good. So
Yeah.
now all we're
No,
thinking
I can
about
see.
is being aware of the left shoulder and where that's going.
Okay. And so we're trying to take the club and just follow up the slope.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. If we dig into the slope, we're going to hit fast.
That's when we're
right?
Okay.
And if we get this shoulder to run and rise too much, we're going to hit thin, kind of what we were doing before. So setup looks good. Let's continue working on that, and let's lower some scores.
Okay.
All right.